Hello everyone, my name is Renata and my classmates Savannah and I worked on this engaging vocabulary project. I'll be introducing you to the activity that I developed for our students. Savannah and I are both art educators, and we decided to develop these activities for kindergarten to second graders, keeping in mind that our learning objective is for students to develop an understanding of the 7 elements of art, and these activities should incorporate schema building and vocabulary tiers. Each activity also seeks to enhance students' social, tactile, and kinetic skills. I thought it would be really useful to incorporate in this presentation a visual aid that will be introduced on the first day of class, because it will be displayed throughout the academic year, but that way if our students ever forget any of the 7 elements of art that we'll be introducing them to, they can always just reference this and be sure of the fact that they already know the content that was introduced to them. So I developed an activity called Light and Dark Detectives. This activity will focus on one of the elements of art, value, as it relates to the lightness or darkness of a color. The vocabulary focus will be light and dark, which I would consider tier 1 words. Now, tier 2 would be shade and tint, and as tier 3, I would categorize the word value. The materials needed to complete this activity consist of black and white paint brushes, and a value scale worksheet that we'll provide our students with. As for the procedure, students will pair up and mix paint to create a value scale. Partners will then identify the lightest tint to the darkest shade by comparing their value scales. Here is the activity handout that will be given to all students. It's basically a worksheet with blank spaces for students to paint a value gradient. What I love about this is that it also includes an example that students can reference if needed. The important question is, how do students benefit from this activity? Well, Savannah and I think that interactive and social skills will be developed by completing this activity, because students are encouraged to share their ideas with their classmates when they're comparing their value scales. Tactile and kinetic skills are also developed because this is a hands-on exploration that reinforces learning, as well as disciplinary literacy. Vocabulary is introduced and reinforced throughout the completion of these activities.